Alrighty there. I have retorched this area in its pattern, cleared out this area, that area. This area is now gone. And as you can see, my castle, my bottom ring has taken place. So probably update you guys. This will probably end up being just one big video of me doing these updates, but this is a pain to clear out until I spent all 9 leveling and getting this and that, which has helped significantly. Anyway, I'll probably get back to this in a bit. Later, guys. Alright, guys, as you can see, my floor is done. It is all lit up. The pattern is right. It snowed recently, so where I was working is done. So I'll give you a quick tour, but wanted you guys to see the scale of this. Alright, be right back. Alright, this is underneath that first part that was closest to where we were standing. I'm going to make this the dungeon. As you can see, my torch pattern makes really interesting light patterns, light and shadow patterns in the roof. Obviously, you can't light that up very well. And there's a little pattern here. So, move on to the glass area. As you can see, my torch pattern continues on to the glass with the glowstone. And yeah, I knew that was gonna hurt. And I eventually want to make all this water and have regatta races over here. I just thought that was kind of neat. Put a bunch of boats under here. And then the thing I have to do next is build the walls. And I want to go 32 high, so I'll probably just go 2 around the whole thing. And that'll be the next update. Alright, later, guys. Can you tell them later for me?
Yeah.
No,
I
never
got
mind.
off. I was trying to type a big old long message and I was about to over and he got off. Whatever. Yeah, I'm hopping off now too.
So, Pickles left me some glass, and it was almost enough, which is amazing. Uh, but as you can see, the walls are going up on my castle.
Right.
And, yeah, I'm recording this right now. And, yeah, nobody's watching.
You know, the only thing I worry about with that big change to Anvil, the new 256 world height,
hmm
is I think it's going to make people want to build grossly huge buildings.
Yep.
Like your castle's one thing, even if it like my mountain is like 20 blocks short of the world height. It's like at 100 blocks at the top. Like
Yeah.
that already seems tall. Now if you throw another 120 blocks on top of that, you know what I'm saying? Like I think it just gets to a point where people will build like imagine your wall if it was another 100 blocks tall. How
Yeah.
ridiculous it would look. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and of
I'm
course I'd want to make it, proportional.
right, and I exactly somebody's going to make a wall that's going to be 150 blocks tall and a house that's 200 blocks tall, and I think it'll just end up looking with these really gaudy structures in comparison to
Yeah.
our characters because we're only like 2 blocks tall
Yeah.
compared to a wall that's 100 blocks tall. Like I think
Yeah, even
especially
this is a little ridiculous. I think, and this is 32.
right.
But
I think
it's
you're
128 across and then 64 deep. And it's really funny because it looks like I'm missing a huge chunk of my wall, but it's actually a chunk error.
oh in your view right
hmm
now.
Yeah, I'll put this in the video just because it's kind of funny.
I
But yeah, I mean this thing is enormous,
yeah.
and I don't should I break this up into a couple different levels?
I think you should, because I think if you just do one big thing like that, it's going to be this big dwarfing box.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, we won't at ground level be able to see anything inside the wall, like your cast,
hmm
if there's a castle in there or rooms or anything like that, or any kind of detail, because that wall's just ridiculously tall when you're at ground level.
Yeah. And
Like,
well,
if I'm, go ahead.
I'm gonna box it off and leave it alone for a little bit, and this
Mhm.
should spawn slimes like there's nobody's business.
Oh, yeah. Tectonic has just finished the total file size 19.1 gigs.
Wow, there's a creeper hanging out on my wall. These are my stairs up. For those watching the video, Uh, Over there, that is my chicken spawner. That's my marker for that. Um, yeah, once I built it up this high, I realized that my viewing platform that I was using, I could actually use it to get up and down. Let's see if I can make this without dying, and then I'll cut the video. But yeah, but that's going to be a problem is spawns on top, so I'm going to have to use the same torch pattern on bottom as I do on top.
Or half
Uh,
slabs.
or yeah, or half slabs. Uh,
That's what I've been using.
but that's a ton of freaking half slabs.
Right. You know, the crazy part about this map, Alden, is the Tectonicus. Like, the forum posts and stuff like that do not give it justice. This thing is ridiculously detailed.
Oh yeah.
Like Ashley pointed out the other day, she's like, "Man, over your guys' area, there's a lot of little dots." She's like, "Are those little black pixels?" And I was like, "I don't know. Let me check." I zoomed in; they were brown mushrooms,
Yep.
like individual mushrooms. I was like, "Holy crap!"
I'm glad I was recording that.
Almost fell to your death.
No, the creeper locked onto me and jumped to his death. I finally, with those 8 diamonds that I picked up, I finally made a diamond sword.
So
And so I was
good.
gonna go mess him up, but he did it on his own. All right,
Right.
so we're gonna switch over to legendary now.